Excuse the wind. Hello, you all. It's Cheese. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. Hopefully the wind is not in the mics. It's really blowing. I would say ahoy, ahoy. There was two things that I've noticed. Because as I mentioned, I noticed everything. That should be my new name. I'll get an alias. I guess on my next page, if I get ripped off the air again, it'll be I noticed everything. Now, instead of it being Cheese Davenport 2000, as far as this is my 2000 channel, I'll just put I noticed everything. So before I begin with the topic of the title, and basically the topic of this title is the first black lie, and the keyword is on black and lie too. But before I get into that, with this whole Diddy stuff, to me, I feel like it's such a distraction to where nothing else matters. Nobody sees anything, nobody hears anything, nobody notices anything, as long as it has to do with Diddy. And here's the crazy thing too. Here's another kicker that could be a spinoff. All of this could be fake. And I'm not saying that Cassie didn't get kicked around, and I'm not saying that Diddy's not a snake or a demon, to say the least. But it could be fake as far as it coming out to you right now. You see what I'm saying? Because the Diddy case is done and over with. Because one part will say, well, you don't have to worry about him going to jail because Cassie already accepted the money. I guess unless it get picked up by somebody else, unless somebody else come forth with another story, which could very well happen too, which I can say, this could probably very well be fake or a massive distraction. It's for sure a distraction, but it can also be a setup too. Because how you have literally the video that was released, it was released years later, and then as it's being released, there's nothing that you or Cassie can do about it because she already accepted the money. So basically it's an open and shut case. So since it's open and shut, you know, people exposing Diddy on Cassie's behalf, it won't really make sense because you already know what time it is. And she claimed to be abused, and Diddy proved to be abuser. So it's like there's really nothing to be shocked about, and then there's no more research to be done. So like I say, as all they can do now is feed you more mess, so to speak. So we're pretty much just getting fed more chaos, so to speak, like more mess. And like I say, nobody gets any nutritional value. And as of right now, it looks like nobody's going to jail. Because when I was thinking, when some people saying, well, if he's not going to jail, how is that so? Because when it's pertaining to Cassie, he can't go to jail unless there's a new person to come out. As of right now, this whole Cassie mess, he won't be going to jail for it because she accepted the money. So that's pretty much like, okay, well, we're settling, so it's over with. Or it's quote unquote solved or case closed. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that too, because this could very well be a setup, and that could be him. This could be a part of him. Okay, hey, if you want me to hold the rest of the tapes, you can get online and apologize. That happens too. You see what I'm saying? And that's just to keep you distracted. Because true or false, we get no nutritional value, and the only thing we get is lost time, and we miss the whistle because we worried about what Diddy's doing, or who he's beating on, or who he's sleeping with. And again, while we all in Diddy's business, they're literally warming up the missiles. So if you know they're warming up the missiles and you about to be eating out the garbage can, how do you have time to be focusing on Diddy? That won't help you one way or the other. So that's why I was like, yeah, I can find that very easily being a setup. But referring to the first black lie, you know how you'll say, okay, you're the first black doctor, the first black nurse, the first black this and that, the first black everything. And every time you hear that, you go, oh my gosh, everybody will leap to joy. Like me, I'll be the first quote unquote black doctor, and I'm leaping for joy, and I'm praising King. Thank you, Jesus, for the opportunity to be the first black this and that. Everybody goes with the hype. And it's like, and then here's another thing too, everybody claims to be so smart. For people to claim that they're so smart, how are we not putting two and two together? That anytime that there's a first black anything, you know that's a damn lie. They tell you that pink people are so damn smart, but if you're so smart, why do you lean on technology? Why do you lean on colonization and slaughtering your competition? You see what I'm saying? If you're so strong and so smart. But it's clear that that's not true. But the reason why I say the first black lie is in keyword black lie is, again, I am named I will be named or deemed the first black doctor. Okay, so everybody's like, oh my God, congratulations. I'm getting a high five. I'm on the book of world records. I've been the first black this or that. Then we go back to the audience. Just sitting on the damn stairs. I'll be hating it. Anyway, I'm the first black doctor. You're the first black president. He's the first black astronaut. Whatever the case may be. The reason why I say that should be a lie for people who uses common sense, and for people who are actually smarter than what they appear. I find that a lie and BS, because how is it that I'm the first black doctor? If I'm a person if I was the first to roam the earth, literally before you had technology, before you had problems. Ooh, I have to walk in here. I don't know if there's any sound effects in there. Ooh, walk got me out of breath. We'll go in 1 second. Walk in the store. I got all the way out of breath to hit them stairs. Okay, so again, we're all the first black this and that. But what we don't realize, what we're not putting two and two together on, and what we're not saying, okay, ding, getting a bell in our head, since everybody claims to be so smart. Everybody's the first black this and that, but how is it that I'm the first black president when I am the first to roam the earth? Before I turned pink, before I turned Hispanic, before I turned Asian, or before I turned this and that, it was the deeply melanated people who roamed the entire earth. That's why anywhere you go, you're going to find some dark bones somewhere. And like I say, maybe over time you became something else, or over time you became a pink devil. But again, if we originally roamed the earth, how is it that just now in these days, or not too long ago, I'm the first black this and that? I can tell you what you're the first black was. You are the first black lie in your indoctrination. In this sick system full of lies, yes, that'll be your first black this and that. Because in this system, in this indoctrination, all we know is working, paying bills, and pink Jesus, basically. That's all you get on the menu. Working, paying bills, and pink Jesus. That's basically a certain indoctrination. In that indoctrination, we really do believe, oh, I'm the first black president. And again, how can you be the first black president? Just now, or even now, they only report on the first black this and that within the days or the time that you can see or hear of. It's not back in the 1600s or BC. No. You're the first black this and that between now and not too long ago. And again, you are a people who roam the earth. This is how you know we don't really use our brain. And we all claim to be, oh, we're so smart. We got it all figured out. But I think if you only know working, paying bills, and pink Jesus, you got a lot of learning to do. I can just say that. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, because I know people, don't you talk about my Lord. I'm talking about you. But basically, if all you know is working, paying bills, and pink Jesus, you have got a lot of learning to do. Because again, these days, and even with your Obamas, oh, that's the first black president. Again, we are a people who roam the earth. Since before you turned pink, before you turned Asian, before you turned Hispanic, and before you turned etc., everything was dark. Like literally, you'll get deeply melanated, African, whatever it is, you are quote unquote black melanated. So with that being said, we're literally was the first to roam the earth, and then we eventually became this and that as far as throughout the earth. Again, how is it now that I am the first black this and that? Literally, that's like you saying you're the first to turn the lights on, and we've had lights since before you were born. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, so I would say keep that in mind. You know, open your mind, because like I told you, when you actually think and like put two and two together and go beyond the lie that you're told. Like I said, I believe the lie that, oh, I'm literally the first president now. Well, what the hell was I doing before before the indoctrination? I'm one that literally been around for centuries and centuries and millions and billions of years. And only now, in the 2000s, in the early 2000s, have I became the first black this and that. The beginner of civilization, the beginning of anything that you know of, literally before there was lights, before there was social media, before there was pink Jesus. I roamed the earth, and you're gonna tell me you are the first black okay. All right, but as we can see, that would be the definition of our first black lie. That's why they have black lies and they have white lies. The white lies, oh, that's just the sweet truth. The black lie is the nasty lie. That's what it is. There ain't no truth about it. First black, that's a lie right there. I'm the first black. How is it I'm the first? No, you're the first black in this indoctrination, in this sick system. Yeah, since I'm feeding you pink Jesus, that's why I'm gonna say, okay, now after pink Jesus, you can be the first black one after we get done indoctrinating you. Then therefore you can reprogram your mind and thinking you're the first one, and where you don't even think that, how is that so if I've been around since before you? We don't put two and two together. That makes too much damn sense. Whew. I ain't got not a breath. But yeah. Yeah, think about that. You just critical thinking or just sit back, can I really be the first this and that? And I would say, yes, you probably are the first black this and that in this particular system, because we are being indoctrinated. This is a system of indoctrination and a certain type of brainwash. So it's like I say, you are set to know working, paying bills, and pink Jesus. And that's it, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that makes a lot of sense why you would believe you're the first black this and that, and then you ignore what happened before. And we're going to start with the indoctrination. You see what I'm saying? Even when they say you were kidnapped here from Africa. But what about before? What was I doing to get kidnapped? You see what I'm saying? Was I just such a hard worker? You just had to have me for free labor? Or did somebody call you and tell you that I'm a great worker? How did that work? They won't tell you beyond that. Or we just thought we'd pick you up because we needed the help. Yeah. So like I said, there's a lot missing to the story. But just keep that in mind. And I'm going to put the disclaimer too, because they like to hit me for this. This is a store. I didn't hit press play, YouTube, because they like to do, oh yeah, your video has, hey, shut up. I didn't press play. So somebody could be whistling this song in the background. It could be playing. I didn't press play on it. So I don't want to hear any copyright, nothing. Cover your damn ears, YouTube. Or whoever got a copyright problem. Oh, yes. But yeah, I really find that interesting. Yeah, take heed to that. Where am I going? Yeah, take that into consideration. I think that'd be something very interesting to think about. Like, what exactly, are we doing with the truth? The first black this and that. Come on now. First black this and that. Literally, and honestly, you're the first black. But again, you are the same people who I have to cut your legs off to make sure you don't win the race. And then now you can finally be the first black. Yeah, no. You're obviously a lot of first black this and that if I have to block you. You see what I'm saying? If I have to set up some type of blockage, yeah. You've been doing this first black thing for a long time. You know? Yeah, because again, anytime you have to use them, we really don't put two and two together. If I have to use machines and spend money on you to make sure that you don't get past level 1, then, yeah. You're obviously either very accomplished, or you have a lot of potential to where, like, again, I have to cut your legs off for this race. Because if you didn't have potential, you wouldn't be considered competition. And I wouldn't have to indoctrinate you or inconvenience you. Because you're beneath me, obviously. But obviously, yeah, that's not the truth. I'll just go ahead and I'll be quiet now to put this phone down. All right, be well, be safe.